31.7 pounds, wearing black trunks with blue trim. His record, perfect. 7 fights, 7 victories. 3 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Louisville, Kentucky, King Robert Merriweather III. Let's go, boy.
Okay, gentlemen, you both have been given the rules. I'm expecting good, clean boxing. When I say break, stop punching, take a full step back. Remember, protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to you both.
Bernardo Osuna and Timothy Bradley, the International Boxing Hall of Famer. We're getting our first look at Robert Merriweather III. And Tim, waiting on this young man. Can you talk about the path that everybody takes to their destiny? It's been very different for Merriweather and Eric Howard, yet here they are on November 8th fighting at the Scope Arena on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN+. A lot. Been waiting to see this young man for a while. I've been hearing a lot about it, a lot of buzz from Merriweather throughout the gyms, out there in Nevada as well. He said he's a tremendous boxer. Floyd Mayweather had him, he's a part of his team.
Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here.
They said he's sparred with the likes of everybody. So you know what, I'm going to give you the names that Merriweather threw out there. He said, Jorge Linares, Howard. Yeah. He said, Gervonta Tank Davis, and a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, Green IQ. Shakur Stevenson, his management of range and distance, and so on and so forth. Devin Haney, he talked about just his overall boxing skill. And he says, I take a little bit from every one of them and I try to implement it in my game. Now, his boxing skill is there, but he's only got 3 knockouts and 7 wins. That's something at 22, can he continue to develop into that? He's actually 19. I'm going to tell you, no. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, you know, having power, you naturally born with punching power. You know, it's not something that you can just develop over time. I mean, now you can get better with your technique and your mechanics and timing, but having that one punch knockout power, absolutely not. You're born with that. Someone who believes he's born to be great is Keon Davis, who's going to be making his pro debut on his brother's undercard. Keyshawn will be the headliner tonight. Kelvin will fight in 2 fights. That's the older brother. And Tim, it's not everybody that has Brian Coleman McIntyre, last year's trainer of the year, for their pro debut. That's got to mean something. Oh, it absolutely means something. But this young man, I found out he's been working with this team ever since his brother had been a part of the three-headed monster group in Terrence Crawford for about 3 years. So the transition has been great for him. And he's had to look at firsthand, looking at Terrence Crawford and the way he trains and the dedication he brings in the ring. You know, when you're around greatness, you know, you typically breed greatness, right? What happens is that the skill development, it happens rapidly. You quickly learn because you're in there sparring against guys that are way more advanced than you are. You also get inspired, motivated as well, because you get to see the nature of the champion and the way he behaves, and you start to doubt yourself. So there's different ways that champions act. He said, when you look at a fighter like Terrence Crawford, discipline is Robert Merriweather III, and he said he used to fight in the military, and we also see Emmanuel Flick Savoy in that point. You know what I heard? They're trying to calm him down, you know, with the nerves. He's 19 years old, first big show in a while, you know, been out of the ring for a while. Also, this is huge stage, it's like an audition for him. So he's a bit tight, they can see it, and they're trying to get him just to relax. Go out there and just do his thing. As you talk about how each of these fighters got here at a different path, and Robert Merriweather III, well, he skipped a grade in school early on. He was able to graduate high school at 16 while still taking college courses, and he graduated early, so he could turn pro at just 17 years old. His first 2 fights were out in Tijuana. And Tim, he has a standing 6-year full-ride scholarship to any Nevada State University. So he's got no need to do this, but he's got a passion for it. And his mother and his father are behind him 100%.
Everybody will get a degree. A lot of people look at this. Being a world champion, that's a whole different level. Not many people can say that they're world champion. That's what he's after. You know, the degree is fine. I believe that everyone should go to school. My child, my kids go to school as well. However, man, you get one shot at this, and he's taking full advantage of it.
The other side of the story is Eric Howard, who said, the most difficult thing I had to overcome was being incarcerated for 7 years. I was in jail on a 10-year sentence. I got out 5 years. I got out early, but then I had an issue and my parole was violated. I had to go back 2 years to jail. So he's like, I never lost faith in my career as a fighter. The people around me, my wife and my kids kept me going. And here he is fighting for them.
Everybody that enters this ring, doesn't matter their record, they all want to become a world champion. He has a winning record. He's here to win. And, you know, right now, I mean, he's doing the best he possibly can. You can see the talent disparity between the two. However, Howard, again, he's here to win this fight. He's not going to lay down for Mayweather.
And I think Howard had an excellent first round because of what you talked about and the corner mentioned to Merriweather III. Like, he was a little tight, he was a little bit over anxious, he was trying to do a little too much. But now he's fighting within himself, I think, here in round 2. And he has a nice fight. Nice jab, too. Quick body shots from Merriweather. I like the way he's rolling underneath that shot.
It's pretty smooth in that sequence right there. Setting everything above the jab. He got the reaction.
Suck it.
Yeah, and went downstairs.
This is a big night for DB3. Keyshawn Davis, the headliner, Kelvin Davis.
Time.
Williams could crack a few minutes after this fight. So,
yeah, it sounds sweet, and then when you really look at it, it's like, hey, I got business to take care of my own. So, you know what, bro, you need to go out there and handle your business, so that way it'll make my business be a lot easier. Because if you lose, yeah, exactly, it's gonna do something to me psychologically. So
it does set the tone, and we've seen that happen with other brothers who fight, and it's like, some guys say, I want to be first so I can get it done and over with. And another guy's like, I want to be second so that I can just get all that tension out. But, man, it's got to be really a tough dynamic to be watching your brother step into the ring on the same night that's supposed to be your big night. Nice body work there from Merriweather in round 3.
Merriweather is now sitting down in his shot. He's not moving his feet a whole lot. You know, he's looking to sit down, he's looking to hurt his opposition. That's what professional boxing is about. It's not about point fighting. That's what the amateurs is about. It's about hurting your opposition. Power shots, effective punching. That's what the judges are looking at.
So Merriweather did exactly that last time out against Johan Mark Alimane. He stopped him in the 4th round, and that's what he's trying to do here against Eric Howard. Digging downstairs, Tim, and making each punch count.
It's great to see a young fighter dig downstairs. It takes him a while, especially coming from an amateur circuit, to be able to dig downstairs like Merriweather is. You know, you can tell he's working a whole hell of a lot inside that gym. And again, he's gained so much experience from sparring all of these fighters, these top fighters in the game.
Get out there, get out there, get out there.
Hey, look who else is here, also wearing the DB3 gear. It's Shakur Stevenson, fresh off of hand surgery, ready to get back into the ring. But Tim, we talk about the brotherhood that Shakur has with Keyshawn Davis. He also has it with Keon and Kelvin and Bud.
Yeah, you know, they all support one another. They all appreciate each other, and they all come out and support. Look at that. That's nice. And it's over right there.
We got great action going on in the ring where Robert Merriweather is shining early on in this fight.
I like how comfortable he is inside that pocket. You know, I was thinking that he was going to be a fleet-footed boxer moving around like almost like a Sugar Ray Leonard, but he's showing that he can make adjustments and that he can fight any corner inside that ring. Inside the pocket, outside, mid-range. But look at that body work. And if he continues to go downstairs, this fight going to end. It's going to end. You already starting to see Howard pinning over. Trying to tell you.
Well, referee Malik
Suck it.
Low, and I would love to take a look at it, whether it was low or on the belt line.
Dive.
I tell you guys all the time, I'd rather get knocked out with a headshot than a body shot, man. Trust me, Howard right now is feeling by that body work. That's coming from
Where say you, bro? You knocked out. You never knocked out, brother. To the head, to the body with those 12-pack abs you had. Nobody was dropping you downstairs.
I got muscle on top of my head too, right?
I see it. They're still there. Hey, you know, Eric Howard before the fight says, look, I know he's a real good fighter, but I don't think he has mental yet. We're going to send him back to where he came from. They picked the wrong guy. But this is the moment to prove it, and he's got to let his hands go.
It was a head clap right there that kind of got Merriweather's attention. He didn't like the way it felt. He stepped back, trying to regroup. And you see Howard just coming forward now, being aggressive, trying to take advantage of just the inactivity right now. Merriweather's
Nice body shot again. He understands, look, I got a 34-year-old fighter in the ring with me, and I'm going to continue to dig downstairs and break him down. Take his willing him down. Good job. Shorty working shots here in the fourth round is Merriweather. And Howard trying to make it a rough fight, Tim, coming with his head first, trying to,
Of course, he's doing anything again to try to get away from those body shots and get to keep Merriweather off of any type of offense. On the outside, he's getting beat to the jab. He's too slow. To be honest with you, I want to see if Merriweather, if he can relax a little bit more. It just seems like he's a little bit too tight with his punches. A little bit too tight. Off the mark as well.
nice left hook from Merriweather after several body shots.
Switch to southpaw momentarily right there as well. Just taking it back into the position.
Nice right hand from Howard. He's going to keep coming forward.
Yeah, see, that's going to, Merriweather, that's the problem, moving forward. I'm going to tell you right now. The guys, of course, he'll get used to dealing with pressure. He'll figure out ways, tactics, conditioning, techniques to deal with pressure. But again, if you don't have that punching power to keep the opponent off, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Absolutely. And it's going to get rougher and rougher every time he steps up and plays.
Second.
Gustavo Lemos watched Bueno's fight against Keyshawn Davis. He knows what he needs to do.
Exactly. My point exactly.
Put him to the test.
To the test.
In our main
Dive.
4 rounds in like he's a Falcon just from down the road here in Norfolk, Virginia. I mean, that man changed the way quarterbacks played. He still holds the record for most yards, although it's in jeopardy right now because Lamar Jackson is just under 400 yards away. It's Michael Vick. Wow. Great to see him around. 3 Pro Bowls, 2010 comeback player of the year, #1 pick in the 2001 draft. And I mentioned Lamar Jackson is just trailing him by 313 yards to catch up with the 6,109 yards that Michael Vick gained on the ground. Boy, could he sling it too, out of Virginia Tech.
You can see again where he's learning different tactics and different techniques inside that big man. Actually has some head control right there. Again, pushing down on the neck and the head of Howard again. Taking some steam out of his legs by doing that, and also in his head, not allowing it to come up and hit him in his face.
Howard landed a nice overhand right there. Mayweather just can't get complacent here.
That lead edge is down. That's the reason why he's getting those right hands.
Needs to be worked on in the gym.
Yeah, and then also he's hitting Mayweather is hitting him, but then he's just stepping back. He's not following up on his attacks. I mean, there's so much offense for him to be able to land. See, that was a clean escape right there, but nothing coming back off that move. That second move he does. You see the counter? He moves in a different position. His opposition is right there in front of him. Let his hand go in that position.
Yeah, you know what? He would be well served to watch Raif Salim and just get well. Exactly. He worked to fight the field.
Exactly. Transition.
A momentary transition from southpaw to orthodox and now back to the right-handed stance with Mayweather. It's just an opportunity move, right? It's not like he's setting up to be southpaw. It just he happens to be in that angle, in that position. Howard is barely in response there.
Nice inside work. You see that hand control right there. Pushing off just to get distance from Mayweather. Those are small, subtle things on the inside. I mean, you don't see that from a 7-0 fighter. That stuff learned from being in the gym. Negotiating.
10 seconds.
Like some tank. All those guys, they contribute to what you're seeing right now.
You know, one name that keeps popping up too is Linares. How much respect a lot of these young fighters have for one another?
Time.
So he is scared, he's nervous. However, I think he's prepared. Once he gets out there in the ring and get in his element, then I think he'll relax. As soon as that bell rings, all those nerves will subside and go by the wayside.
Keon Davis is in charge of setting the tone for DB3. The entire family. Kelvin will be fighting 2 fights later against Yair Solano, and then in our main event, Keyshawn Davis against.
Yes.
And also for his brothers and now his sisters who will be singing the national anthem.
Love and physicality in the inside by Mayweather. Nice stab jab downstairs. Small little shots. He's not opening up. Just being real accurate and precise with the shots on the inside.
All right, tonight's co-main event will feature Troy Isley taking on Tyler Howard, a fighter out of Crossville, Tennessee, 20-1. Mark Rico will tell us the story of how Tyler lost his mother and had to step away from the ring for the last 11 months, and how cathartic training for this fight has been for Tyler Howard in his grieving process as he and his father have become closer than ever, trying to recover from the loss of his mother, Savannah.
Howard better start putting some offense together. You see the confidence right now coming from Mayweather.
Arm punches now from Howard. The conditioning has been weighing from him with that body work that Mayweather has been so consistent with from the jump.
Yeah, he has. But again, that power. You know, he's 19 years old. Yes, he'll gain a little bit stronger. Again, but I don't think he's going to be ever a serious puncher. It's going to be more of an accumulative. He's going to have that accumulative effect where he has to build on his offense. You know, catch his man when he least expected, or a punch that he doesn't see coming.
About 15 seconds left. This is our second fight of the night. Robert Merriweather III.
The second.
Pushes down Howard. That's not an official knockdown, and Malik will lead the third man in the ring. Immediately
Judges
recognizes
scored
that.
card side.
Back to 6.
The judges' scorecards for the official decision. Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 60-54. Mark Datilio and Chris Flores have it 59-55. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. King!
Yes!
Solid start for Robert Merriweather III with the unanimous.